Coming up next, we take a look at how dangerous this air quality is due to wildfires rattling this nation and here locally.
I'm going to take you live to Washington, D.C. to give an update on the Democratic National Convention on the final day of this historical event.
Putting you first. You're watching KMVT News with Joe Martin and Brittany Cooper. This is KMVT News at 6.
Good evening, everyone. Thanks for tuning in for your News at 6 tonight. I'm Joe Martin. Now to our top story. The wildfires happening nationwide and right here in south central Idaho are affecting all of us outside. We have Kmvt reporter Jack Schimmel standing by with a live report. But first, let's take a look at our first weather with Chief Meteorologist Eric Brill. And Eric, what can you tell us about this smoke?
Joe, obviously not exactly ideal weather conditions across southern Idaho today due to the smoke from fires really all around the western United States at this point. What you see on your screen now is where those fires originate from. You can see a few of them in California, a few of them in Nevada, and into Idaho, as well as Oregon. It's really all around the western United States as a whole. And with where high pressure is right now, we have what's called a southwesterly flow aloft around, and that pretty much means that all of those winds move clockwise around, and that results in the smoke from those fires being right on top of us here within southern Idaho. Now, yesterday we were kind of spared because we saw a lot of that smoke higher in the sky, not necessarily at the surface of the earth, but since we have a little bit more of it around, it has resulted in some of that moving closer to the actual surface of the earth. As of the time this graphic, or the last data that I was able to get, was put together, you could see that you get more of these oranges or deeper oranges around into Buell and Filer, as well as Jerome and Wendell, and even into Twin Falls. Once you get a little bit further away from that, into Shoshone and Dietrich, Richfield, Burley, Minidoka, as well as Rupert, not quite as bad, and into the Wood River Valley it gets even a little bit less than that. So it's really all about location, location, location. And of course, due to all the smoke that is within the sky, there is an air quality alert that's pretty much in place through Friday afternoon, but I have a feeling this is ultimately going to eventually get extended into the weekend as well. So are we going to see any sort of maybe improving weather in the forecast? I'll talk about that coming up here at about 6:15. Joe, back over to you.
All right, thanks, Eric. Well, the Idaho Department of Environmental Quality says air quality in Camas, Blaine, Minidoka, Gooding, Lincoln, Jerome, Cassia, and Twin Falls County is unhealthy for sensitive groups. Jack Schimmel is live outside and is ready to show us the damage. Jack.
Thanks, Joe. I'm out here outside of Twin Falls High School, and as you can see behind me, it's pretty gray and it's pretty gloomy. If you stepped outside all day, you've been able to see the hazy, gloomy backdrop, and that's why, with the poor air quality, the Twin Falls County School District is canceling classes tomorrow. The Department of Environmental Quality indicates they anticipate the poor air quality will continue at least through Friday. Officials say the air quality index reached 188 before the end of the school day. Twin Falls School District policy restricts outdoor activities anytime the air quality index is over 150, and providing physical activity for students during the pandemic is already complicated. Officials say air quality is an issue around the Magic Valley, especially for those in sensitive groups. Putting you first, I asked what precautions you need to know about.
We recommend that sensitive individuals, such as older individuals, young children, and then anyone with already has a respiratory lung or heart issue, they should limit outdoor exposure.
If the air pollution reaches a red level, that means everyone could start to experience health effects. The DEQ will release another update on air quality tomorrow at 1 p.m. I just want to clarify once again that for Twin Falls students, in-person classes are canceled, online classes are not. Reporting from Twin Falls, Jack Schimmel, KMVT News.
All right, thanks, Jack. Now to our Outbreak 2020 coverage. Let's take a look at the latest numbers from the KMVT COVID-19 tracker. There were 424 new confirmed and probable cases reported today, bringing the statewide total to 29,120. Death toll stands at 298, and so far 12,700 people have recovered. County by county, Twin Falls County is 1,571. That's up by 23. Cassia County has 569, up 4. Gooding County is at 191, which is an increase of 3. Jerome County is at 544. That's up by 7. Minidoka County is at 524, which is up by 7. Lincoln County stays at 63. Blaine County has 593 cases. That's up by 1. And Camas County remains at 2 cases. In Ada County, which has the most in Idaho, they added 120 new cases. That puts them at a total of 10,348. Well, the coronavirus forced the Democratic National Convention to go virtual. Idaho Democratic delegate Deborah Silver is participating from home this week in Twin Falls. Washington Bureau's Julianne Angeline spoke with her about how she and fellow delegates are finding ways to keep the convention spirit alive. Julianne joins us now live with her story.
That's right, Joe. I'm in Washington. I've been speaking with Deborah Silver all week long about her virtual convention experience. She tells me she's disappointed she's not in Milwaukee for the big event, but she can feel the excitement through her TV screen.
It is exciting, even in this virtual world.
8 years ago, Idaho Democratic delegate Deborah Silver was surrounded by crowds cheering on then presidential incumbent Barack Obama. But this year, she's tuning in from her backyard.
Watching from Twin Falls.
Silver says she is proud to represent Idaho Democrats in the unprecedented convention.
A very emotional experience, too, because I realize everyone wants to go to a national convention. If you're involved in politics, it's the equivalent of a Super Bowl.
She and her state's delegation are keeping morale high despite social distancing. They created convention goodie bags for each other. Silver's contribution? A sign of the times. Face masks celebrating presidential nominee Joe Biden.
I had to special order the fabric. It actually says Biden, and then it says Idaho. It was fun to do that and actually take part in making sure the delegates feel they're getting the special experience.
American political historian Alan Lichtman is praising the DNC's virtual convention format. He says the pomp and circumstance is unnecessary.
It has been a very long time since conventions have been meaningful. You vastly reduce the carbon footprint. You vastly reduce the cost. Almost all the viewers view it on social media or television anyway.
Now, this is the last night of the televised and streamed Democratic National Convention with the most anticipated speech from Democratic presidential nominee Joe Biden. In Washington, Jillian Angeline, Kmvt News. Back to you, Joe.
Yep, a community center is being built to help children with life skills and grow in relationships.
As the forecast goes, I know that you see the icons and they look sunny and they look clear, but the haze and the smoke, it's going to be here for a bit, folks. I'll talk more about the forecast coming up.
Market Update, sponsored by the financial advisors at Waddell & Reed.
Hi, I'm Linda Watkins from Watkins Distributing. Summer is almost over in the Magic Valley, which means back to school time. Underage drinking is a tough subject for any parent, but it's a conversation worth having. Be a good role model and encourage open and honest communication. Now is a good time for parents to establish clear rules that will help prepare our youth for the future and the world they face.
Johnny, I saw that.
See, kids, she does have eyes in the back of her head, but you can help her keep her eyes on the road to get you home safe and sound. Craig Swap and Associates, one call, that's all.
That's good advice.
After 95 years in business, the Evertons are retiring. That means Everton Mattress and Furniture Gallery is having a retirement sale. Everything must go. All furniture, accessories, and mattress sets are 30% off. This isn't the sale of the year. It's the sale of a lifetime. Get to the retirement sale at Everton Mattress and Furniture Gallery today, because when it's over, well, you know, the retirement sale happening right now at Everton Mattress and Furniture Gallery. Don't miss it.
Snake River Pool and Spa is proudly sponsoring the Twin Falls County Fair this year. However, we're leaving the hot tubs in our air-conditioned showroom and extending the same great fair deals to you directly. Reserve your hot spring spa with our truckload fare savings that includes up to $3,500 off or 0% for 60 months financing. Plus up to $1,200 in upgrades like a saltwater system or Bluetooth music system. Hurry in, inventory is limited and fair sale ends September 12th. Call 208-HOT-TUBS. Click thespateam.com or visit our showroom in Twin Falls today.
What if your child could prepare for success in college now? What if they had the time to discover and pursue their passions? What if those passions molded and changed the course of their future? At GemPrep Online, we accelerate our students' path to college and prepare them for great futures. What if your child could be a part of this? GemPrep Online, an Idaho school for Idaho families.
Now is the perfect time to start thinking about a new stove, fireplace, or insert from D&B Supply. D&B's wide variety of stoves from Heatilator EcoChoice, Harmon, Quadrifire, and Heat and Glow provide the perfect selection for any style and budget. To make it easy, you can even visit mydbsupply.com and click through a simple process to see which stove is best suited for you. Or visit any of our showrooms to discuss your options with our helpful and friendly staff. Only at D&B Supply.
You know, not everyone sees you when you're on two wheels, so stay alert and always keep your eyes on the path ahead. If you've been hurt by the carelessness of others, choose the law firm that will go the distance to get you the settlement you deserve. Craig Swap and Associates, one call, that's all.
That's good advice.
The housing market and new construction are booming in the Twin Falls area, and developers are having a real difficult time keeping up with demand. The Twin Falls City Senior Building Inspector says that building permits for single-family homes are up 63% from this time last year, and building permit revenues collected by the city increased by 20%. Western Magic Valley realtors say currently there are 162 active listings for residential properties. But that isn't enough to keep up with the demand, as many are moving into the area from out of state.
Big part of it is our affordability. The homes here are, at least compared to where they're coming from, are very reasonably priced. Our utility expenses are lower, just general cost of living is lower.
Kmvt will have more on this story at 10. And we'll also tell you if there's a concern about the Twin Falls area maybe growing too fast. Well, in other news, rural areas of the United States often struggle to provide after-school activities for the kids. But folks in Lincoln County are working to combat that issue. KMVT's Elizabeth Hadley explains.
A group of city leaders have approved the plans for a community center in Richfield, which would be an asset to all children in Lincoln County.
We need things for youth in our county. I've always wanted to do something for our youth. I was a lunch lady in Lincoln County for 7 years, and what I got to see was so many parents driving up north and driving to Twin that we had a lot of children running the streets in the afternoon with nothing to do.
From cooking classes to sewing classes to playing pool or getting help with homework, the community center could help kids with whatever they're interested in.
There's nothing here in Lincoln County, especially for the kids who don't have the family support to do sports or FFA and 4-H.
And when kids don't have anything to do after school, officials say some choose to take part in alcohol or drugs. But they hope they will instead choose an environment of inclusion with this new center.
We want them off the streets. We want them in here making good decisions and learning how to make those decisions and empowering them to follow their dreams. That's what this building is about. It's about creating a legacy that lasts in Lincoln County.
They are currently renting the Richfield Community Church building, but after raising money through grants and donations, they plan to buy it. Volunteers and staff will work there to help the kids with whatever they may need.
Imagination is your limit here. We can do anything here. It's going to be a safe after-school spot where you can come, you can hang out, you can get Wi-Fi and homework help. You can also do art, music, STEM, science, life skills. We can even have some counseling here if you're feeling bullied.
The project is in its early stages, but is looking for community support. Elizabeth Hadley, KMVT News.
Not obviously the best of weather conditions across southern Idaho due to the fact that the smoke and haze is around, but how is this going to affect our forecast as we move into Friday, the weekend, and what do we look like as we move into next week? I'll talk about that after the break.
Join us at Johnny Carino's to enjoy our 5 for $15 ribeye steak and shrimp meal deal. Enjoy Italian nachos, a juicy char-grilled ribeye steak, your choice of pasta, crispy Parmesan shrimp, and a refreshing beverage for only $15 at Johnny Carino's.
A roof is like a guardian of all your life's treasures. Your family, your grandma's best antiques, your child's favorite stuffed animal, family photos, and so much more. Willow Exterior, a local roofing company, will treat your home like we would our own family. With the care and respect you deserve, we provide the best quality roofing, certified installers and warranties so that you can always trust your roof to be the guardian of what you treasure most in your home. Willow Exterior, protecting what matters.
For 3 exciting days, the Mighty Thomas Carnival opens before the fair. Enjoy your favorite rides and fair food with no fair admission. A day is dedicated to Magic Valley communities. Friday, August 28th is East End Day. Saturday, August 29th is Twin Falls Day. And Sunday, August 30th is West End Day. Purchase limited ride passes for each day for social distancing. Buy tickets online at tfcfair.com. Enjoy fair food and the Mighty Thomas Carnival before the fair, August 28th, 29th, and 30th.
Whatever happens, we'll be there with you and your home every step of the way in your journey back. CertPro, like it never even happened.
Join us at Johnny Carino's to enjoy our 5 for $15 ribeye steak and shrimp meal deal. Enjoy Italian nachos, a juicy char-grilled ribeye steak, your choice of pasta, crispy Parmesan shrimp, and a refreshing beverage for only $15 at Johnny Carino's.
Take a look at tonight's great lineup starting at 7.
Rockstar Law Office would like to take a moment to remind you to stay safe and follow state guidelines during the COVID-19 pandemic, as well as letting you know that we are here to help right when you need us. If you're wrongfully injured, we can work with you remotely. No office visit needed. We want to keep justice moving for you while we all shelter in place and look forward to your visit when things return to normal. Get the justice and compensation you deserve with the help of Rockstar Law Office. Call 208-734-8810 or visit joerockstar.com.
Staying up to date on immunizations is an easy way to keep our community safe. Make the choice to vaccinate.
And now, your KMVT forecast with Chief Meteorologist Eric Brill.
So literally, if you've been outside at all, looked out a window or anything like that, you've obviously noticed that the air quality near the surface of the Earth is considerably less or considerably worse than what it was as we saw yesterday. All that smoke that was kind of up on the sky, we saw more of it kind of arrive, and it, of course, has kind of sank itself down. And you can see over at the Canyon Ridge High School, the time lapse really does indicate that as far as seeing the lower visibility and obviously less than ideal, not necessarily weather, but coverage as far as the sky goes throughout the course of the day. I'm not going to talk too much about this because I did talk about it a fair amount during first weather, but as noted, all the fires that are into California, Nevada, Idaho, even into Oregon, all that smoke kind of moving itself within southern Idaho. And the bullseye right now, with respect to when this specific information came out, is into the Magic Valley near Jerome, Buell, Filer, Wendell, even into Twin Falls. And keep in mind, obviously, that the air as a whole, it almost acts like a fluid, so things are constantly moving. So while that may have been the case, say, an hour or two ago, it doesn't obviously mean the Mid-Acadie region or the Wood River Valley is seeing exactly ideal weather. It just means that the air quality is obviously not great throughout all of southern Idaho. Pretty much all the quote-unquote clouds you see here is, of course, the smoke that is within the region. And, well, if we didn't have the smoke around, it'd actually be a pretty hot afternoon. So if there's anything that's good about having the smoke around, it's the fact that temperatures are limited a little bit, but that very much is a silver lining compared to the low air quality. 80 right now in Burley, 85 in Jerome, 82 in Haley, as well as in Gooding and into Rogerson. The temperature sensor specifically over at Magic Valley Regional, it's not operating right now, so I can't really get a good read on that. But the temperature here specifically at the station has been around that 85 to 87 degree range throughout the day. So Futurecast doesn't really account for smoke. It's looking specifically at typical clouds per se, as well as showers. And through the overnight hours and through the day on Friday, we'll see plenty of sunshine yet again. It's going to be filtered sunshine due to the smoke that is expected to linger around. A little bit of a breeze, sustained winds about 5 to 15 miles per hour. And of course, like how we saw today, temperatures were a little bit limited due to the fact we have that filtered sunshine. I do expect that to be around for Friday as well. The town-by-town forecast, Wood River Valley temperatures in the middle to lower 80s. Hazy skies, of course, from the smoke, and you're going to see that on every single single part of southern Idaho, so that's not going to change. As noted, there will be sunshine at higher levels of the sky above the smoke, but of course you're not really going to see that. Temperatures in the northern Magic Valley in the middle to potentially upper 80s. Kind of the same idea in the Twin Falls County with southeast to west winds from 5 to 15 miles per hour. Last but not least, the Mini-Cassia region, hazy skies of course expected from the smoke. Temperatures limited, and well, these actually will be somewhat close to average in what we've seen over the past few days, but of course we're paying for it with the smoke being around. I do expect that to linger through at least the weekend. So the area of high pressure that's been responsible for the heat over the past few days is also responsible for swinging the smoke into the region. We might start to see the grip of that loosen a little bit as we move into the beginning and middle portions of next week. But specifically, I'm not going to focus or forecast too far out as far as the smoke goes. But I do expect it to be around for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Temperatures are going to try to rebound if we have less smoke for Monday and Tuesday. And hopefully we get some showers around really the whole entire western United States to do us a little bit of favors. But temperatures are still going to be rather warm as we start to wrap up the month of August. Brittany, what you got coming up in sports?
Coming up, the Filer Wildcats are gearing up for a season where they hope to turn some heads and start a new legacy.
No, Jesus. Durette. There's times she thinks. No, I'm kidding. Not really, babe.
Watch Real Life with Pastor Lynn Shaw right here on Sunday mornings. Or come in person every Sunday at 9 a.m. or 11 a.m. We'd love to see you here.
Here's today's Kids Fest Summer of Fun winning entry. Be safe and keep having fun this summer.
Idaho's businesses are adapting to ensure the safest environment possible for customers and employees.
Idaho businesses are identifying ways to limit close interactions and maintain 6-foot physical distancing.
They're stepping up on-site cleaning efforts,
regular hand washing,
and encouraging the use of cloth face coverings.
If we work together, we can rebound responsibly.
Together, we are One Idaho. Learn more at one.idaho.gov.
Forget the fridge. Ditch the pitcher. For better drinking water, get Culligan water. From bottled water to reverse osmosis systems to bottle-free, no one filters more than Culligan water. The only water that comes with a van. Contact Culligan, the local water experts.
In every town, in every city, this year, more than any other, we look to our local radio and TV broadcasters to be there for us, which is why we're honoring their service to our communities, from Boston to Barstow and everywhere in between. Join host Tamron Hall, along with some of the biggest names in entertainment, for a special event, the Celebration of Service to America Awards.
And now, Brittany Cooper with KMVT Sports.
In tonight's edition of High School Football Previews, we take a look at the Filer Wildcats, as the Wildcats are looking to change the perception of their program. KMVT's Jack Schemmel reports.
KMVT's Gridiron Grind, sponsored by Western Waste Services.
Double coming. Get through, good.
Filer head coach Tyrone Hess is in his second season in charge of the Wildcats. A year ago, Filer only had one win. But Coach says this year's team is making big strides.
There is zero quit in them, and it will be the most disciplined, fundamentally sound Filer football team people in Filer have ever seen. That I guarantee.
Controlling what you can control. This Filer football team is focused on themselves.
We definitely have a lot of fight in us. Like, we're definitely not the biggest or fastest team, but we have a lot of fight. They don't give up.
In the second year of the Wildcats' triple option offensive scheme, it's good to have players returning.
Pretty much the entire offensive line, so, you know, a lot more experience.
Go. And on the other side of the ball,
our defense is going to be drastically different than last year. Very aggressive downhill defense.
Filer is still searching for an elusive conference title. In 80 years of football, the Wildcats don't have a single one.
a big thing that we're all excited about is that we've made a greater impact on everyone else. And I feel in our conference and around the Magic Valley, we've earned more respect than we have in the past.
Right now, for the 13 seniors on this year's team, it's about laying the groundwork for future players.
I want them to see us as the team that started building our program and created Filer football's culture.
Jack Schemmel, KMVT Sports.
An Idaho native is looking to race next month after a one-year hiatus, and a famous driver is helping her to make it happen. Hannah Newhouse tweeted the other day that she has the opportunity to drive at the Hickory Speedway in September. The 23-year-old broadcaster asked if anyone wanted to sponsor her. Good old Bubba Wallace said he would pick up the tire bill. Turns out Newhouse has known Wallace for years and has already sent her the funds. Then his spotter got involved. Others in the racing industry pitched in, as well as Boise and Twin Falls businesses. After it was all said and done, she has $12,000 to cover the cost of 3 races at Hickory, which is only 45 minutes away from where she lives in North Carolina.
One of the truck teams, actually the NASCAR truck teams, the Rayum Brothers, they own a graphics company. They're printing my graphics for me for free. They're going to help me do all of that together. A couple companies actually from the Twin Falls area and N2 Packaging, they're coming on board for this race. Again, it's out in North Carolina, but everyone was just so excited for it. And I'm excited to get back in a race shop. You know, I spend my time there on occasion, but usually with a microphone in hand or a camera crew, not being able to be hands-on with the car. So to be able to step back in my element of what gave me the passion, you know, for the career that I have now is very exciting.
Newhouse raced at Meridian Speedway last September, taking 3rd place, and figured she still got it. As far as whether she wants to pursue racing even after Hickory, it's more of a wait and see. Well, coming up next, have you ever dreamt that your favorite candy would fall from the sky? I think I actually have. Well, that wish might come true for some folks in Switzerland. Details after the break.
In Twin Falls, North College Storage is locally owned and operated and centrally located just a block west of Blue Lakes on North College Road. North College Storage is a secure facility with video surveillance. You can rent or reserve a unit online by going to northcollegestorage.com. You can also call us at 208-423-8453, and we will do everything for you. That is northcollegestorage.com, or call us at 208-423-8453.
Hi, Lidster Frost team. I just wanted to call and thank you. Your whole team went above and beyond. I never thought that I could become whole again after my car wreck, but my attorneys were so awesome, and me and my family are forever grateful. I just wanted to leave this message.
Injured in a car wreck? Call Lidster Frost at 208-333-3333. Don't worry, we can handle everything over the phone. You're safe with us.
With the fair just around the corner, here are a few friendly reminders to help keep everyone safe. Please demonstrate extra patience and respect for others in light of the unusual times we're experiencing. And, as a precaution, please practice social distancing. We also recommend that you wear a face mask and use the sanitation stations posted on the grounds. Here's a tip to avoid long lines. Get advance tickets at the Twin Falls County Fair website. We look forward to seeing you at the Twin Falls County Fair.
Replacing your old tires is already inconvenient and frustrating. At Tons of Tread in Twin Falls, we strive to offer a different experience with affordable options, fast service, and a great selection of new and used tires. Whether you're looking for tires to fit your car, truck, SUV, or trailer, our tire experts can help you select the right tires that will perform the way you want. Tons of Tread on 2nd Avenue South in Twin Falls and online at tonsoftread.com. Get ready for a better ride.
And finally, a mystery was solved in Switzerland after chocolate started raining from the skies. Oh my. Residents posted pictures of cocoa sprinkles covering cars and window panes in the small town of Olton. But before they went cuckoo for cocoa dust, a local confectionery took credit. Local media reported the result of a ventilation system malfunction at a nearby chocolate factory, which along with wind and rain spread the sweet, sugary soot all over town.
I've heard of it raining fish before, and that literally can happen. But raining chocolate's a new thing.
That's a new thing. You have to go to Switzerland, though, to experience it.
Hey, if the great television will pay for us to go.
There you go. Okay, smoke's going to be around for a while. Huh?
Yeah, I wish I had some real good concrete evidence to tell you exactly when it's going to start to move away. But until that area of high pressure that gave us the hot temperatures from the weekend through now kind of moves itself out of here, we're stuck with this for, I do think, a fair amount of time, unfortunately. As far as tomorrow goes, in theory, we'll have a lot of sunshine around, but the clouds are going to really, that you see here, represent the smoke, I guess, per se. So expect another smoky day ahead as far as the end of the week goes. Temperatures are kind of in question. The more smoke we see, the cooler they'll be. The more sunshine we get, the warmer it will be. So over the next 3 days, those temperatures are down a little bit compared to what I had, because I do expect the smoke to linger through at least that. And Joe, I got to say, it wouldn't surprise me whatsoever, even if that does continue into the beginning of middle next week.
All right, that'll do it for now. Thanks for watching. We'll see you back here tonight at 10. Enjoy your evening and stay safe.